that okay with regard to the Soviet Union?
Hey, Michael Warren, do you get the sense that any of the members of the Democratic minority, Chuck Schumer's colleagues in the Senate, were surprised at his decision?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, why would they be surprised? I mean, this is something he actually came out and said, I'm seriously considering this. This is a difficult decision for me. I think that the choice for Democrats in the Senate, his colleagues now, is that they actually have an opening here to seriously consider opposing this deal. That you know, one of the leaders in their party has now come out for you know, against this deal. The president's not going to be president for much longer. They've got to think about sort of in raw political terms their long-term political viability.
This is the long game. I mean, let me answer Mike's question for you, John Heilman. No, absolutely not. They're not surprised at all. But he's also not saying vote with me. Right. I think it almost seems like he's doing what he needs to do, and he's saying everyone else do what you need to do, and if it goes through, I won't make a lot of noise because I got my political check off of the box.
You know, I do think just dismissing Schumer as this is politics. Axelrod said this too. I mean, really, a senior Democratic senator who's been there a long time.
Come on this issue.
You think it's just politics? You don't think Chuck Schumer, in terms of his foreign policy views, has problems with this deal?
Bill, I think it's a lot of politics, and that's fair to say. Come on.
You can say it, but
look at how.
You can say, but the other side is all principle, right?
No, I think it's politics, and I think they got the best deal they could get. And again, as Caddy pointed out, as I pointed out yesterday, what are we going to do? Scrap the deal right now?
Yes.
Okay, that's crazy. I'm sorry. Heilman.
I have to say that when Schumer came out with this on Friday, my assumption was that he knew that Democrats had the votes, or the White House had the votes, and that he would not have done this if he thought it actually had a chance of sinking the deal. The votes, that is, to support an override of a congressional sanction.
There's a vote and there's a vote.
So I sort of assumed that. But the degree of opprobrium being heaped on Schumer by the whole of the ex-Obama caucus, Pluff, Axelrod, Dan Pfeiffer, John Favreau, all in the last few days, has made me rethink my view that this was kind of orchestrated, that they were going to give him a pass on this. Obviously, they're not giving him a pass on it, which makes me think that they're a little bit more worried about the consequences of this than I had thought they would have been on Friday.
I know.